Welcome to Bachelor Nation, a world where love is the ultimate prize, and a single rose can change everything. For over 20 years, we've watched love stories unfold, full of drama, heartbreak, and unforgettable proposals. But it's more than just TV. It's a community we all share. Here, fairy tales get messy, but hope always blooms. I know this world well. I was the Bachelorette. I handed out roses, felt the pressure, the joy, and the vulnerability. Every person stepping out of that limo is searching for their person. Sometimes, someone comes along who's unapologetically themselves. It's about finding someone who loves you for who you are. Which brings us to Katie Thurston. Katie was bold, real, and refreshingly honest. She wasn't just there for roses, she was there to be herself. Katie reminded us that authenticity is the real prize. Her story was one for the books. That's the magic of this world. Let's dive in. Let's rewind to Matt James's season of The Bachelor. The first night is always a whirlwind. Limos, sparkling gowns, everyone trying to stand out. Then came Katie. She stepped out of the limo, holding a vibrator, her favorite pandemic companion. It was bold, hilarious, and so authentically Katie. That entrance set the tone. She was there to be herself. Katie was sex-positive, funny, and open, refreshing in a world that can feel traditional. She showed women can own their sexuality without shame. Her romantic connection with Matt didn't last, but she found something else, a connection with the audience. We saw ourselves in her, strong, kind, and unapologetically authentic. Her story resonated far beyond that first night. She had more to show us. Her next chapter was about to begin. Every season has drama, but Matt James's season was especially tense. Cliques formed, rumors spread, and the house became toxic. In the chaos, Katie became a voice of reason. She saw the bullying and refused to stay silent. Katie pulled Matt aside, explaining how the negativity was hurting everyone. She wasn't trying to get ahead, she just believed in kindness and respect. She stood up for others, even those she wasn't close with. It's not easy to speak up. You risk becoming a target. But Katie was guided by her conscience. She wanted the house to be safe for everyone. Her actions showed true character. She was a leader. Katie put the group's well-being above her own gain. She reminded us you can compete for love and still be a good person. Ultimately, her journey with Matt ended, but her impact was undeniable. Fans celebrated her courage and integrity. She didn't find a husband, but she found her voice. Katie's time wasn't about a final rose. It was about planting seeds for her own journey, and soon, she'd be the one in charge. After Matt's season, everyone wondered, who would be the next Bachelorette? For many, the answer was obvious. Katie. She'd won our hearts with her authenticity and courage. When it was announced, Bachelor Nation celebrated. We knew her season would be different. Real, messy, and fun. Katie's season was unique from the start. The pandemic kept everyone in a bubble, and for the first time, Chris Harrison wasn't host. Instead, two former bachelorettes, myself and Tayshia Adams, stepped in as mentors. It was a season run by women, for a woman. The atmosphere was supportive and empowering. Katie embraced her role, determined to do things her way. She wanted honesty, vulnerability, and real commitment. She wasn't interested in drama or men there for the wrong reasons. Katie was direct and decisive. If the connection wasn't there, she sent them home. She respected the men's time and her own journey. This approach made her season compelling. The men felt safe to be open and vulnerable. Katie created space for deep, meaningful connections. She wasn't just waiting for love, she was leading her own story. And she did it with honesty and grace. Katie's season was an emotional roller coaster. There were genuine friendships among the men and strong romantic connections. Her dates were deep and revealing, playful with Greg, steady with Justin, and electric with Blake. But there were lows too, like Michael A's heartbreaking departure to be with his son. Katie confronted drama head-on, sending home those not there for the right reasons. The biggest heartbreak came with Greg. After a misunderstanding, he left, leaving Katie shattered. I was there as she broke down, wanting to quit. But Katie is a fighter. She picked herself up and finished her journey. In the end, she found happiness with Blake Moynes. Their connection was built on friendship and respect. He proposed, and she said yes. It was a joyful ending to a tumultuous journey. Katie proved resilience pays off. She left with a ring and a new sense of self. Katie's journey didn't end when the camera stopped. Her relationship with Blake ended, but her impact on Bachelor Nation remains. She was a game changer, teaching us the power of being unapologetically yourself. Katie showed up with humor, honesty, and her whole heart. She never tried to be perfect. She was just Katie. Her message of kindness and authenticity resonated deeply. She championed sex positivity, stood up against bullying, and encouraged honest communication. Katie used her voice to create a more inclusive, supportive community. She inspired new contestants and fans to value authenticity. You don't have to fit a mold to be loved or to lead. She proved you can navigate drama with integrity and grace. Her journey was a masterclass in self-love and self-respect. Katie Thurston's chapter will always shine in Bachelorette history. She didn't just hand out roses, she planted a garden of authenticity. Her story is about finding yourself, and that's a journey we can all be inspired by.